Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color. This is your three-card reading for March 5th, Friday, 2021. I hope you're well. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30, and all the information is below. Well, we had a few warm days. Now it's getting cold again, but it won't last. I think it's going to be warm again in like 3 or 4 days. And the little flowers are popping their heads up and out and saying hello. So I say hello back. Okay, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Okay, well, it's a spring reading. The wands are really the energy of spring. You know, with the little fertile little leaves. Okay, there might be something new coming up, or the beginning of, well, this is, these are both, this is an offer, okay? And this is the beginning of something new, something that you want to implement, to put into action. And then you have awareness. So you might have like a lot of ideas coming through. And I mean, sometimes this is read as stress. I always feel like it's messages. It's more messages than anything else, like creative messages. He's very young. All the pages are young. And so they're sort of inexperienced. So it's almost like this new gift or idea or feeling will come through, but it's a very new thing to you. So it's almost as if you are a okay. Let's say you cut hair for a living, right? And you have a salon. Let's just me. And then it's sort of like maybe somebody young or maybe somebody young says something to you and they go, you should open like a little coffee bar in your salon. I'm like, what? Or they say something like, because I feel like it's fresh and new. I mean, it could incorporate to what you do, but it could also, let me see if it's really, yeah. So this is home, and this is security in a way, not security so much as stability. So there's like a new way for you to maybe add on to a business that you already have, or to you have a new idea of how you want to implement some project that you're passionate about. And it could very easily come from like a kid. I mean, the page is not necessarily a kid, but they have that youthful energy. And, they're like, well, maybe you should do that. You know how like kids will say something and, sometimes it's really far-fetched, and sometimes it's very like living in fantasy world, like they think they're Spider-Man or something. But there's like a grain of something that really kind of makes sense in it, because he's very sincere. He is very sincere. He's offering his heart. It's like the first time he's offering his heart, you know. So he's very sweet. He might not, you know, really kind of understand in a way what he's doing, but he's very sweet and sincere and kind and loving, and that's the energy. That's the beginning of the whole thing. So, you know, keep an eye out for things that make you feel good, because this is also about like healing. It's the elixir. He's offering the elixir. I think it's a little lemonade stand. Okay. And maybe through that, you just keep an eye open for things that make you feel, it's like, well, you know, maybe you say, gee, it'd be really nice to have a pool, you know, because pools make you feel good. Or it'd be really nice to have a bird feeder. Maybe I'll build a bird feeder, or I don't know, something in a way like that. And I think, you know, once you sort of get this new idea, then a lot of new ideas will come. And it's like, well, then how can I incorporate this into a celebration? How can I incorporate this into stability? How can I incorporate this into something stable? So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, I'm an entrepreneur, so I always kind of think in terms of that. But I also feel like, you know, everybody, for so many years, we were all like under the thumb of whoever, right? And now it's like, well, I don't really have to drive to work, or that job is gone. And what I really want to do is something else. And, you know, yeah, you might have to get a job to get some money and this and that, but I think everyone needs a side hustle. I think everybody needs a little side hustle. Now, even if, you know, you don't need the money or anything, it's something to, you know, make you excited, you know, to enliven, because this is also about passion. This is about passion and creativity. And, you know, I think this is the time to like starting to implement it. This is the time to start to implement it. Even if, you want to write poetry, you want to make like little books, you want to make greeting cards, you want to start making soap, you want to plant a garden. It's really good to have like a little thing that's yours, you know, and that you can actually share with community, you know, maybe something that you start or is around your home. And this is like a little mini celebration. I always think of this as a wedding at home, like a wedding at home. It's not this big grand affair. It's just like this sweet thing. So, you know, if eventually, you know, you're going to invite people over to where you live, you know, and they come in and they go, oh, what's that on the wall? It's like, I made it, you know, or maybe, you know, you want to go deeper into your cooking or baking, or that's what I feel like. It feels like it's time to like start implementing a hobby or a creative project that makes you excited, you know, because, you know, you're not doing it like, if you're not interested in photography, then why are you going to get into photography? If you're not interested in gardening, then why would you plant a garden? You know, it's got to be something that feeds you, because that's what this is about. That's what this is about. It's got to be something that feeds you and your soul, that makes you feel like loved, makes you feel loved. So that is the little interpretation of the day. And pay attention to what young people have to say. Pay attention to what young people have to say, because sometimes they have the best ideas, because they're seeing it through fresh perspective. Blessings to you. Thanks for tuning in.